Hi, this is Anthony. Welcome back to my show. So, one of my favorite channels to watch is My First Million. The problem with it, it's just so packed full of information. You can't keep up with all of them. You can really learn a lot from their real life examples that the two co hosts talk about amongst themselves, as well as guests that they have on. Anyway, I'm going to have a very short clip that's kind of the quote for today. Even though they're talking about business, I think that this relates a lot to a person's personal life if you really think about it. So let's listen to what Shaan Puri has to say.
Yeah, I have a similar belief, which is like the bottleneck of any business is the psychology of the founder. That's kind of the way I've always said it. So it's not necessarily my growth, but like my psychology is the limiting factor.
Yeah, you're
Okay, so I'm going to end there. I'm going to have the quote in the show notes so you can read it. I want you to think about it. And if you are a CEO, if you run a business, even if it's a two-person coffee stand, what do you think about this? And how do you see this apply to a person's life, even if they're not a business person or a founder or the creator of a company? So, love to hear your thoughts. Leave them in the comment section. I read all of them, and eventually I get around to replying to them. If you haven't already, please hit like, please hit subscribe. Check out my other videos. I mainly talk about business and stock investing, although I'm not a stock advisor or personal finance advisor, but I'm somebody that's been interested in it for a long time, and I think that what I have to say might have some value to many people. And I talk about other subjects too, like unsolved mysteries, like the Zodiac Killer and the D.B. Cooper skyjacking case in the Pacific Northwest. Anyway, I'll stop here, keep it under 2 minutes. Talk to you later. Thank you so much.